Hello, good morning. Sorry, I'll turn that off. Let's just pop you there a sec. Cool. Hope you're having a lovely morning. It's starting to get hot out there. Should I say anything? Like, you know me as Shelster Rooney from the chats, Shell from the gram, Shelster H on Insta if you want to follow me on there. I do more, you know, like little pics of sales that I've had on Insta, but Peter and Sue, you were saying you wouldn't mind a sales video, so I need to try and get chat up. How do I do this? So this is, oh hello, how do I do this? I'd like to go to my channel, please. Or is it the dots? Oh, I should just about have managed this by now. Did you get a notification of your own live? I don't think you do. Okay, my channel. Let's have a look for chit chat. Here we go. Oh, someone's watching. Chris, hello. Right, so yeah, it was gonna be 10 sales. I've just had 2 sales through to put me in a right good mood. So yeah, it's 12 sales from June, and really chuffed with these sales. Oh yeah, I think I was just having a moan on Insta last night. It was like, so when is it? Is it the people getting paid tomorrow? Is it Friday? You know, are we all going to be getting sales? Because I was on a 0 sales day up until then, and then I had actually it was bizarre. Just as I posted, a sale came through. And so I put on, you know, is Love Island on? Because I've been picking up these like crochet you know, over jumper, just basically bits of string. Although this wasn't that stringy, but I went with the, and I used Love Island as a keyword. And you had a few last night. Yeah, yeah, I think people have been paid. So yeah, fingers crossed for like a top weekend. Especially since I've just had to do a massive refund, which I'll tell you about in a minute. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and I thought, oh, can I do this? I actually put Love Island in the title, and then I whacked it up. I've done this on a few of my crochet stringy type affairs. I haven't even seen Love Island, but people were talking about it. I whacked the price up. It was only a mango thing, just thin jumper thing, mesh jumper. I sold it for, I think it was 25 plus shipping. I haven't ever sold mango before. I'm sure that's ripping the pay, but there you go. Right, so oh yeah, by the way, I've got the little tabs up on the PC, but this is as per usual. This ain't going to be none of those professional screen sharing jobbies. This is going to be me pointing you at the screen. Right, let's make a start on this. So do I need to get you turned around, don't I? Oh, and I can see, and then I'm going to lose the chat, aren't I? Oh, orientation is locked. Sorry about that. Then I'll lose the chat. Or will the chat come up on here? Chat's not coming up on here. Right, I'm going to lose the chat, I think, while I do this, because I can't figure it out right now. I'm sure it's some kind of, unless I open it into another app. Right, apologies for this. Not an app, what do I mean? Another, what do you call it? Duplicating a new, how do you reopen in a new tab? Oh God, I can't figure this out. Hi Peter, okay, yeah, catch you later. Oh, Peter, this is going to be a, you know, sales doobry. I can't work that out, so I'm just going to lose chat, Chris, whilst I go through this. Right, let's turn this around. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there we go. This should be all right, and I think I've managed to not, yeah, I think I've managed to not show any, you know, like, violate any things to do with data protection here. Right, so, oh God, and I'll tell you what, this is going to, I'm going to try and hold this better. This will be shaky. This is how shaky my hands are. Oh God, that's quite embarrassing really, isn't it? Right, anyway. Right, so these are, it's not all, oh, there's a couple of like quite juicy sales in here. Oh God, that's terrible. I think I need one of those gorilla things. I did try and practice like resting this on a bin, but it wasn't working. But so some of these are just my favourite sales from June. So this is, oh good, chat's coming up on my phone, that's cool. This is a vintage Pinknash Abbey pottery, green chamber candle holder, earthenware table deck, and I picked this up. I think I paid 20p from one of my little honey hole charity shops. They're kind of clearing out. They have a lot of bric-a-brac. They have a whole little room of bric-a-brac. I love it. I loved this green. Oh God, I'm sorry, this is so shaky. I love this green colour little candle thing. And Opti Jason, if you see this, I don't know if you do YouTube. Yeah, you do. Yeah, if you see this, thank you. I was inspired by Opti Jason to pick up some like from his auction pickups. Pick up, you know, more bric-a-brac type stuff, non-clothing. I did do non-clothing, but this specific, you know, like brass. Opti Jason, if you didn't know, his other name is the Brass King. So yeah, I think I got this for 20p and it went for £7 plus shipping, but I just really enjoyed dealing with it. So I think sometimes, although you can have, you know, you need your stuff, you need some decent value sales in there, you're going to need some bread and butter stuff, and this is just like, I don't know, like a little cherry on top. It's not, it's way below my bread and butter margins. What would I make? Probably a £5 out of this. But I really enjoyed it. So, and these things that I really enjoy, you know, sort of I put on the shelves in the house and we just enjoy it until it goes. But actually that sold pretty quickly. Oh God alive, this is really difficult to do. I'm going to have to try and left-handed go along these tabs. Right, now, oh, now this is a, oh no, actually it's come, yeah, no, better go in order. Right, check this out. If you follow me on Insta, Shell Straight, you already know about this. This is Alf. Hi Gemma Lou. Oh, F's. It wasn't meant to jump down like that. Is that going to keep happening? I don't want it to jump down. Oh, there we go. Oh, blimey. I wonder if my computer can't quite cope with all the tabs up. Right, there we go. Alf, yes. Alien life form. Press the light. Oh, I thought you were talking to me then. I've got to press the like button to stop it shifting. Oh, thanks, Gemma Lou, but I think it's actually only 2 of you in there. Yeah, anyway, so Alf. So I was in, oh, this absolutely one of my favourite, like, jumbly charity shops. Just love it. But it's a bit of a trek away, so I don't go there all the time. Anyway, and I knew about this Alf. Somebody's been talking about him. God, it keeps moving. But have you seen that? £50 for a soft toy, but he's 80s. Oh, let me just read this out. So vintage Alf, alien life form, 1986, soft plush toy. Oh, I've put Alf in again. Oh, I've done it without the dots. Collectible, 80s nostalgia, 18-inch. Took that, I don't know if it was 80s nostalgia or the nostalgia bit, nicked that off of Lex, so thank you, Lex. I've nicked a couple of juicy keywords off of you. Anyway, so I got him. We were just about to go on holiday. I listed him just before we went on holiday, and we went away for a week. I was at the airport, and he'd sold. And I was chuffed to bits because this little fella was sat on a sofa. You're joking? You've got an Alf and some Wombles backpacks. I'm not sure about the Wombles backpacks, but you want to get your, yeah. So Chris. Well, actually, you'd probably, if you list it now, you'd see this as the last 90 days sales. But when I looked it up, the completed and solds, I think one had gone for about 34. I think that was the highest. So I just, do you know how sometimes, well, I don't know if everybody does this. I know some people do. Like you do something, you photograph it, and then you're, oh, should I turn this around? Well, because this is all joggly, I know. Because I'm on a bit of a, oh, God, lie, a bit of a spiel. Oh, is that turning around? Hang on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So basically, God alive. Yeah, so I was in this jumbly charity shop, and he was sat on a sofa near all the clothing, and let's rest it there. That'll do. Everything in this shop's cheap, so I didn't even bother to, you know, like try and find his price or anything. And this one I saw, oh yeah, so I'm like, right, I'm having him. I think that's Alf. That's proper Alf. I'm having him. And then this woman comes up and she went, oh, who's that? Oh, my son used to love him. Oh, that's Alf, isn't it? Oh, my son used to love him. I thought, well, fine, but he's not having him. He's my Alf. Trot along. So I was like, and then she buzzed off, and I was looking at clothes, and then I'd had a pile of stuff here by then. She came back, and she's like, oh, what was it he used to say? Oh, my son used to love him. I thought, I couldn't, yeah, did cut one. Like, can you bugger off? Because you're not having Alf, your son's not having him, he's my Alf. I don't know what it is he used to say. I'm buying him to resell, gonna make loads of money on him, hopefully. Trot along. I thought, right, grab some clothes, anything, cover him up to stop this woman banging on about Alf. Even with a t-shirt over him, she came back, she went, oh, my son used to love him. Go away. So, but anyway, in the end, got him, paid 50p, and yeah, he sold within a week. Well, within a week. We were just over like 8 days or something. 50 quid. So, and that was a new, like, setting a new bar thing. So, chuffed to bits. Just had to get that off my chest. Still chuffed to bits with that sale. Right. The next one, oh yeah, I'll do the fiddling around. It does keep jumping actually. The next one is just, yeah, thanks Chris. You probably had me banging on about this before because I love that bloody sale. All right, tell me if I do cover up any microphones or anything. Oh, turn around. Yeah, so this is one of those bottle cool bags. So Mo Chandon champagne bottle cool bag, pink ribbon neck, VGC, bottle not included. I would never put VGC. I think I've obviously done a sale similar there. The bottle not included would probably be me. But yes, I picked these up. I've got 2 more on that I've got a watcher each, and I can pick them up 50p at the car boot, and it's over 15 plus shipping, so more than bread and butter there. Very happy with that. Lovely, lovely hubbly, just a good sale. And now is the time, of course, with the summer. Right, what's next? Oh yeah, Buster, and this is a Christmas sells all year long, as Caroline and is it Phil, Celtic Traders would say. John Lewis Christmas Buster the Boxer dog plush soft toy, brown, standing, 8 to 21 centimeters. So oh god, what did I get him for? Probably £1.50. I can't remember where I got him from, but yeah, he's lush, isn't he? And yeah, that was one. I think I might have hidden that away from my younger daughter because she would have had him. Hi, Karen. Okay, sad face. Yeah, I tell you what, though, I was really pleased with the sale. This also went pretty quickly, considering I thought he'd probably be on till Christmas. £20 for shipping. Very happy with that. I don't think I set a new record with this. And the tag had even been written in, which I put in the used bit. I often use that condition thing. I mean, that is correct. That's about the condition. But I often put stuff in there that stupid people aren't going to read from other places, so they can't bloom and miss it. Yeah, so anyway, Christmas sales all year round. This one is just to let people know. You probably know this. That's probably a bit condescending, but everyone bangs on about Olympus Mood 2. It's not all clothing. Oh, that's a really good point, actually, Chris. That is a very interesting point. I'm just having a look down my little list. I actually did a list. Apart from chatting about Love Island, I think it's all non-clothing. That's really interesting because all the clothing bores me to death, and I didn't do that deliberately. I was just picking out the stuff that I felt, had something to say about. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so the point is, yeah, it's not just Mood 2s. If you want like a fairly quick but really reasonable profit, to be honest, this Mood one I got for, I think I paid, might have been £2. It was either £1.50 or £2 from ironically, my 50p man at the car boot. Everything's 50p apart from the stuff on his little table. Which this was for his little table, and it sold within about 2 minutes of me putting it on for £25 plus shipping. One positive feedback, happy days. So yeah, that's all to say about that really. What be next? Oh yes, this is another, you might think I'm not interested, there's not much profit in it, but anyway, I've got it now, you're going to listen. Tins. I really love picking up tins, so you're probably going to see that. You'd probably know this from my Insta. I love picking up tins. I love dealing with them, and it's like I feel like if I'll sit down. I feel like if you enjoy dealing with something, it doesn't matter so much if it's a smaller profit because you're happy dealing with it. So there's two things about this. It's a tin plus it's Emma Bridgewater. At work lunchbox, tin cars, tractors, storage handle. And it wasn't on long, and generally I pay 50p for a tin. It's sold for a tenner plus shipping. So, you know, it's not bad at all. It's making that £8 on that. Yeah, and I love picking them up, and you do see them. Same with Cath Kidston tins. Yeah, I like dealing with those. So it's another thing that I like dealing with. Oh, yeah. So you might have seen this on my Insta. Starbucks collector mug. Again, I thought this wouldn't sell till Christmas, so I was chuffed to bits. You're 80% closed generally. Oh, apologies. You probably enjoy my hauls more then. Yeah, because I actually didn't realise this was going to be non-clothing. Anyway, where am I? Yes, Starbucks Coffee Collector Series City Mugs, Las Vegas, 16 fluid ounces, mint condition. I wonder if I would have written that. I definitely wouldn't have put it all in block caps, so I've done a sale similar on that one. Yeah, so £30 plus shipping. It's not Christmas time. Chuffed to bits. Lovely. I was literally just about to reduce the price and it sold. Oh, your plan for today? I'll have a look at that in a minute, Karen. Do you know what? I thought I might... I'm starting to, yeah, be in, as soon as somebody's live or anything on Insta, I'm like in there, I'm like, right, I've got to stop this. I thought, I wonder if I could just like save it all up for the end of the day, but I don't, I think that's a bit of a bridge too far at the moment for me. I need to stop being constantly on social media. Oh, oops, where aren't we? Anyway, yeah, so chuffed to bits with that. Less chuffed to bits with a message. The woman got it and said, it's arrived, I refused it. It was in 1,000 pieces. Bugger. I'll turn you around actually. Yeah. So, and do you know what? I actually slightly suspicious because I thought oh God, live. Oh, there we go. I actually thought, that's strange because I send out quite a lot of mugs, and when I worked for a charity, I sent out loads of breakables. I sent out, one of the first things that I sent out was some Edwardian glasses. Amazing. They were so delicate and fine, and they all arrived without a chip. So I was a bit like, and the fact that she'd refused it, I was slightly suspicious, and because I said to my post, I said, like, generally my postmen are, oh yeah, my ET is not for sale. Yeah, tapes. I got that off that one the other day. Yeah, I said to my postie, I said, you know, generally when I'm getting a parcel, they're virtually like throw it in your face and they're off at the road on the next delivery. I said, would that postman have waited for it? And he said he does have some people say, can you wait there while I open it? So I thought, oh, okay. Then it never turned back up because she did return to sender, and I looked at the tracking, it said, you know, no address. Anyway, I'm banging on here. The upshot, I'll show you. My lovely mug. Look, decimated. That's Royal Mail. And I can tell you what, I was gutted, obviously. So I've just had to do the refund, full refund. What can you do? And the fact is, Royal Mail, and I think this is very wrong, they won't, you're probably going to get a packet of stamps back off of them towards the cost of the postage, even though when I got the, yeah, it was in a big bag, and so I looked at the box, and it was like crushed in as if something very heavy had, I'll tell you what had happened, it had been crushed in so badly that it burst my thick bubbles. You can see the thick bubbles at the top. They were all over and they've all been burst. Look at that. Unless that's a heat thing, but it had been crushed in at the top. Burst all my blooming bubbles. Yeah, so there you go. So, yeah, less happy with that. But yeah, that is, I know it's a cost of, you know, just got to absorb it. Moving on to something more positive. Where are we next? And I'm kind of trying to get out of the mug game. It's a mugs game. But I would still pick those up and give it another go. It's got to be worth a go, isn't it? Right, let's turn you around. Oh, that chair just made a noise. That was not me farting. If it was, you'd know because I'd be laughing. There we go. So this is another, thank you, the Brass King, Obtu Jason. Antique brass push-up chamber candlestick witch hat snuffer wee willy winky, and I love that they're called wee willy winkies. And I got all of those keywords off of Obtu Jason. So thanks very much for that. And actually, this is a very reasonable bread and butter sale. And I was going to say, oh, this is one of the things I'll carry on picking up because I really enjoy dealing with brass candlesticks and candle paraphernalia. Not paraphernalia, that sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Oh, don't, Chris. Never use Hermes. Oh, Hermes didn't pick up. So I had all this now. Right, right. Yeah, okay, right, I'll just tell you this. Hermes were meant to pick up my, I don't know if you saw, I had all those Now CDs, put them up dirt cheap, was trying to do the, you know, Now 41 to 49 or 40 to 49 or whatever, and sell those off, was picking them up dirt cheap off of Facebook. Anyway, I did one set and then I realised, oh, this is going to take me freaking ages to find all the like missing numbers to get sets. So I just bundled the whole lot up. It was about, I think it was about 37 or 38 CDs and 3 or 4 tapes, Now tapes, and I sold them for 40 quid plus shipping. Anyway, I think I cocked up the shipping, or it changed when I came back from holiday and had to do something with the shipping, and had, you know, certainly not done enough to send it raw milk, so it was almost 5 kilos, and I would have known that, I would have weighed it when I did it. So, but somehow when I was editing multi listings, anyway, so I needed to send it my herpes. Didn't flipping turn up, did they, on Monday? No, Tuesday. So yesterday I was on like a painful live chat, and then a guy turns up, well, and after that she said, I'll give him till 8 o'clock because it says somebody actually got this. Anyway, a guy turns up with my little clothes steamer cleaner thing, and oh, please say you're picking up a parcel as well. And he was like, oh, and he was like scrolling through his delivery thing, scrolling, and he found it. I was like, can you take it? I was like, for goodness sake, he was just going to go and not take my parcel. And yeah, he said, oh, if you want me to do it quickly, can you not sign because it's in red? I was like, just take it. Blimmin' my herpes. Yeah. Are you saying, oh, is that Cully in? Oh, you're saying hi. Cully, whenever somebody's saying hello to you, I always think that's where I always think it's FFS. I thought you were saying FFS about my herpes. Anyway, back to the candlestick. Sorry about these rants that I have to do. Yeah, so actually it's pretty reasonable. I think I paid £1.50, and you know my bread and butter is pay up to 3, this for 15 plus shipping, and then I'd get a tenner out of it. So I've got more than that. I've got oh, that's not even focusing, is it? If you did want to focus, maybe none of them will focus because it's a grey. Anyway, yeah, so more than my bread and butter, happy with that, and I'll keep picking those up. And thank you, Brass King, Obtu Jason. Right, let's go to the next one. Oh, this is I'll do it left-handed again. Oh yes, this coming up is one of my faves, and oh, here we go. It has been delivered. It shows that it was delivered, I think only yesterday, although I sent it a while back, but maybe it's because it was a big parcel and they were trying to wait for the person to be in. Vintage plaited wicker pear-shaped mirror, dimensions, retro boho hippie kitsch. And so thanks to Andrea Hills for highlighting wicker stuff. And I mean, this is so lush. I did put it up in our loo, but it just did not fit right on the wall in there. I would have kept it. Got this. Oh, this is another thing to say. I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast. this, apart from the fact that this is Lush, so, and it's, oh yeah, yeah, I got this from one of the dealers at the car boot, a house clearance lady that I've bought from before. And as Fake Rachel says, you know, don't discount those dealers, because, you know, they just want to get rid of quite a lot of that stuff as well, just as the families do. I mean, I'm sure there's some stuff that they take different places, but I paid £1 for this, and it sold. How long did it take to sell? Maybe, I think maybe less. No, about 5 days, I think. £25 plus shipping. Yeah, really happy with that. Really nice. Okay. Where am I here? Oh, I know what I'm going to say. Okay, this is a fail. This is Jim Henson's Bear in the Big Blue House, plush soft toy Disney store 12-inch sitting. It's not Alf, which is what I thought it might be when I picked him up. Also, I made the mistake, well, probably not a total mistake, because he needed a wash. I bunged in the machine. He used to have a blue nose, and then it kind of went that kind of dirty, all the blues fallen off colour. Yeah, the house clearance guys, I'm getting plenty, so happy with that. I did up. Oh, this had some really funny feedback on this actually. So winning bid was, yeah, so it was an auction as well, so you can tell that I was trying to get rid of this because I just start off at really low auctions for stuff I'm trying to clear. So the winning bid was £4.3. That postage, £5.90. It would have been more because the guy, he messaged me and said, "But I posted Germany." I said, "Well, it's on GSP, so it can go to Germany." And he was, you know, it's like, great. And then I saw that he'd won it. I thought, oh, that's good, because he was after that. And then he gave me positive feedback really quickly. And actually, this got delivered quickly for GSP. So I don't know if they've upped their game a bit. But what did he say? Something like, thank you, I would like doing it again. Which I thought, I love that. Thank you, I'd like doing it again. That was the Google translation anyway, because it was in German. But yeah, so that was a fail. But you know, I got my money back. Probably, I think I paid, I don't know, 120, 150, 180, something like that, up somewhere up to £2. So I got my money back. But he's not Alf, and now I know who Alf is. Oh, actually, yeah, I can show you. You know, I was just saying. So I hadn't until this, I hadn't sold mango before. And who was saying about selling mango? Emma Reseller. So thanks, Emma Reseller. But actually, I think I probably picked this up because I could say it was crochet, it's mesh jumper. And I picked a few of these things, and I saw somebody said something about they're wearing them in Love Island. Probably not quite like this, more probably stringy. Oh yeah, crochet oversized mesh jumper top, Bohemian Relaxed Rat and Boa style Love Island. I might be going up on 12 here, I'm not sure. Might be, but I kind of put this on as a last minute thing. It sold last night, and to say, and I ripped the P, to be honest, with this price, because I thought if people are watching Love Island, they want this sort of crap. £25 for shipping. I would never have normally put that on there. I would have put that on probably for bread and butter, £15 plus shipping. But because I thought, oh, if people are after it because they're all wearing it on Love Island, then, you know, hey ho, let's try. And you can see the photo is shocking as well. It's really dark. I don't have a mannequin, so it's hanging off of that hanger, which just goes to show, like, I'm sure that good photos make a difference, but sometimes it's just going to go anyway. So, and that was only on about a week. Right, anyway, that was a just kind of side point. I think, yes. So now, I'll tell you what, Mel, as far as end, if you see this, guess what sold this morning? Happy as Larry. Checkers. And another example of my absolutely shocking quality, shockingly bad photos. Vintage retro, 60s, 70s, yellow floral bedspread throw, camper van flower power kit. Had 2 of these. I picked them up from a dealer last weekend. I usually leave the main dealer aisle till the end when at the car boot on Saturday. Yeah, I am chuffed to bits with this. This just came in. So I walked, it was the last stall, and I just looked around, kids go back to the car, just looked around, and I saw, oh, that's really vintage. And they were just folded up in a pile. And she said, oh, they're bedspreads, £1 each. Okay, then. Yeah, I'll take a punt on that for, yeah, quick turnaround for £1 each. I mean, Jesus H. I mean, I know the pictures are shocking. Look at the double one. I know that's horrific. It's embarrassing, actually. I'd probably, to be honest, I could say I need to up my game in the photos, but while things are still selling and CBA, then probably won't. Yeah, so I put them on as like, you know, because what do you call multiple, so that people could buy one and they could buy two, and somebody's bought both of them, so they've spent 50 quid plus shipping on these. Oh, I can actually show you. Yeah, here they are. Look, check these out in all their glory. I did when I was showing them in the hall. I think it was my first video the other day. Realise how clean this was as well. So they are in good condition, although they smell like they've been folded up in a cupboard since the 70s. They are just amazing. Amazing. Anyway, yeah, 50 quid for a £2 spend. Very quick, happy with that. I did think that would take a little while, and I always start things like, I think, oh, I gauge the interest on the first cycle. They can't. Oh, actually, yeah, you can see the views. You have to go into traffic, which thanks to Sophie told me that, because I like to obsess over views as well as watches. Yeah, chuffed to bits. That sale literally just came in as I was about to go live. So yes, happy. And then the other, it's just really good today. Really good. This is why I'm feeling like people have been paid. Just sold. Gonna ring your nan. Yeah, well, that's a thing. The nanas have probably all got these in their cupboards. I just sold one of my paperweights, and again, this is thanks to Hob2 Jason. He because he picks up these things from auctions, and then I picked up a couple of paperweights. One sold quite quickly for good money. I'm like, oh, so you've got to be really careful with paperweights, that they haven't got any chips or dinks, and that interesting, or it's a really good brand. But I haven't sold that many. Yeah. Oh, brilliant! You've had another ka-ching. What have you sold? What have you sold? What did you pay? What did you get it? What did you sell it for? Little baby out. This is I think it's called, and it's a Caithness, like egg-shaped paperweight. You'll be able to see that. Oh yeah, Caithness oh god, hang on. Caithness Cinderella Scotland. So Caithness is a good, actually there is some kind of number etched on it as well. A broken Sega Game Gear. Oh nice. Much profit. Yeah, so I don't even know what I paid for this actually. I know I did start paying up for them a little bit because I thought they're worth it. You're worth it. But anyway, it's just shipping. So I'm a bit, I don't know what to do now about my packaging. That mug's really upset me. Maybe I'll do when I did the, you've got some Caithness paperweights. Oh yeah, aim high. Well, 25's not that high. I probably had it on something stupid like 50 quid plus shipping to start with, and run to my senses. I'm just going to turn you around for a sec, actually. A mini end to this. There we go. Yeah, chuffed. I don't know if you can see that. That's better if it's a bit stiller. Yeah, really chuffed with that. And that was it. That was on the shelves on the back of our loo, where there's loads of paperweights, because I thought we could enjoy it for a little bit. Yeah, so packaging wise, I did that pair with like card, or the more card and more bubble. So it might have to be can't just rely on big bubbles if they're going to burst my bubbles like that. Yeah, oh God, it's going to be a worry now I've had a break. And it's because also the funny thing was, I'm like, I've just been clearing blooming mugs. I've been sending them out, you know, £1.90 spend for a mug. You know, sold for £1.90, and they're all blooming brilliant. £30 Starbucks one, and yeah, shocking. One of the things I wanted to say was that does everybody else have an incredible amount of watches? I'm sure you probably do, because this always seems to happen with me. So I'm on 671 active listings, and of those 671 items, 204 of the items have watches. I mean, and you know, and it goes down to one watch on some of them, but at the height, it's oh god, it won't even let me search. It won't let me do the watches scrolly thing. I'll just get this up. Have you seen those cardboard corner savers? Oh yes, I had some of those actually. Yeah, up to, I've got a Coast Shrug on, it's got 14 watches. A Topshop bodice thing, 14 watches. And one of my ermine tapestries that I am shooting a bit high for, 13 watches. A Poetry top, 13 watches. I mean, for goodness sake, what is it, guys? What do you need? Payday? Payday's just been, so come back to my lovely shop and yeah, we can do a little deal. All after daily then. Right, I'm going to finish it there. I think I covered, I can't remember what I put in the title now, but I think I covered it. Oh yeah, no, two more fails. So, I went a bit crazy because my PayPal package supplies. Yeah, one of my local charity shops reinstalled the 99p rail after taking it away. And I got a bit overexcited, just bought loads of crap really. Jaeger, I just thought it was 99p, you know. It's a putrid snot colour, but it's got like a run thing in it with a gross. Okay. It was going to be difficult to sell anyway, so that's going. So fail. I love it. It's 99p. This is more annoying because I paid I think £3.50 or £4. Jasper Conran, size 18. No, oh yeah, it's only 2 bits, Chris, and then fails. Yeah, look at that. I was all ready with my land girl keywords, 1940s. It's got ruffles. It's got all my favourite things. And I think I actually did this myself. I was going over it with my debobbler and pissing, look at that. Debobbled a hole in it because it's quite fine. I've done this before. Those things, yeah, check that. Yeah, and it's right in the middle of, I mean, if it was like cashmere, I would still sell it and just declare the hole, or if it was, you know, whatever. But it's just right in the middle of the thing, so this is buggered. It's buggered, and so that's what I'm doing with that. Right, okay. Thanks for popping in, everybody. Like or dislike the video. I have had my first thumbs down. I put that in the Facebook chat, and then Carla said, oh, I usually get 3. I was like, oh, okay. I thought I was making a bit of an impression there. I'll take thumbs down as that I've had some kind of effect. Right, oh, and end time. Yeah, I hope everyone's having good sales. Enjoy the sunshine. It's going to be a sunny weekend, so if you're going to car boots, should be blooming brilliant again. You get 4 thumbs down, do you? I'd take that as being a pretty good sign. I think if you've had an effect, was it my I did sociology at uni, and my dissertation, the woman that marked it said something like it was everything she detested about sociology. And I thought, cool, at least I've had an effect. Oh gosh, they might bother me one day, but at the moment I just thought, I think I'll take that as a good sign. Right, yeah, see you later, Chris. Bye, Cara and everybody.